What's going on, guys? L&D Fluffy here with a quick and easy how-to guide to get you through this week's Nightfall. This week's Nightfall currently has two modifiers. Your abilities have reduced cooldown, use that to your advantage, and to your disadvantage, the time cannot be extended. So you're going to have to choose when to fight or run past the enemies. Luckily for you, we've already done this homework for you, and I'll be telling you when it's proper to fight and run. For this first part here, you're going to want to capture two altars and destroy all the Vex to get the door to open for you. So, after you've captured the altars, one on the left, one on the right, you're free to roam around and kill however you like. You need to use your grenades a lot. If your grenade is not on cooldown, you're doing it wrong. For this entire Nightfall, it's just going to be ability based, constant grenades, a little bit of shooting, and a lot of ults. So, once you've killed all the Vex, the door is going to open for you, and you're going to go through the cavern. You have two options. One, you can sparrow through it or run through it. Sparrow's a bit risky. If you die, it's going to be a long respawn for you because your teammates most likely won't be able to pick you up. But either way, you definitely need your juke shoes ready because you're going to do a lot of zigzag running. Once you've made it to this part, be prepared to run as fast as you can. You're going to see a bunch of Taken with incredible aim. They can hit you with no matter if you're jumping through the air, dodging left or right. So you're going to want to run as fast as you can, share the aggro with your teammates, and make it to the lasers. Once you've made it to the lasers, make sure that you do not touch any lasers because they are a one-hit kill. If you die by the lasers, you spawn at the beginning of the lasers and your teammates will not be able to revive you. Once you make it through the lasers, you come to the first room, which I like to call the Slaughterhouse, because you are going to slaughter everything in this room. The best way to slaughter everything are grenades, heavy, and ults. You can afford to use 3 ults in this room. You're going to ult at the very beginning when you come in to get rid of the Taken Knights. While one of you are ulting, the other 2 need to be on sniper control. There are at least 4 snipers that are up that need to be taken down. After you ult the first part of the room, you're going to fight a wizard. This wizard needs to be taken out, and that's going to cause your second wave of Taken to spawn. When this happens, you're going to want to ult a second ult. Then, the rest of your teammates use a lot of grenades and heavy to get you through this as fast as possible. Once the second wave of Taken are down, you're going to make your way around to the portal. The only way to get the portal to open is kill everything in this room. You need to save a third ult for the portal, because you're going to fight 2 gold bar Vex and a lot of Vex spawn. Once you use an ult here, you're going to down everything pretty fast and you'll be able to get to the portal and onto the next lasers. Once you've made it through this portal, the following rooms are going to be more objective based and the lasers get even crazier. For the next set of lasers, the best way to get through them are run face first into the laser that is up. By the time you get to the laser, it's going to vanish. And remember, if you hit a laser, it's going to kill you and you respawn at the beginning of the lasers and your teammates will not be able to respawn. Now that you've successfully made it past this round of lasers, you come to room 2, altar activation. Immediately upon entering the room, you're going to want to kill the Vex trash that is there and 1 orange bar Vex. Once you get this out of the way, you can afford to actually use 2 ults to 3 ults on this room as well. The rotation that we found best was go for the left altar first, the right altar, and then the middle altar. So how you're going to want to do that is head to the left altar first, ult it, and clear the trash. Once you've cleared all the trash, your teammates should come behind you and cap the altar. If your ult lasts long enough, you should then head to mid to clear some trash. But you don't want to cap this point just yet because adds are going to continue to spawn on the middle point. So you're going to want to move to the right point. Once you've captured the right point, you're going to want to move to the mid as 3 of you, as 1 unit. Once you've made it to the third altar, as soon as you capture it, you're going to want to put your juke shoes back on and just run. Skip all the killing and it'll save you a ton of time. Just get through the portal and onto your next set of lasers. For the next set of lasers, they are even crazier than before. They move incredibly fast and you have a ton of adds trying to kill you. There are 2 options for this room. 1, run past the adds and through the lasers. That's a little more hectic. Some of us prefer to kill the room and then run through the lasers. The best way to run through this set of lasers is run face first into the moving laser and it'll move right out of your way. Remember, if you get hit by a laser, you're going to spawn at the beginning and your team will most likely not revive you. Now, for the craziest room, room 3, the towers. There are going to be 4 towers that you need to hack in order to open the portal for you to go through. While 2 of you are working on hacking the portals, the other one should be on sniper control. Snipers are going to spawn continuously throughout this room. The best way to get through this room are heavy, grenades, and ults. You can afford to use 3 ults on this room. The best way that we found to get through this room is capture the first altar right when you come through, capture the bottom altar, the left altar, and then the right altar. This is another room that you do not have to kill everything to get through the gate. Just kill enough trash to make sure you can safely capture your towers. You're going to want to watch out for the invisible minotaurs protecting the towers, so make sure you use enough ults to get you through this room as fast as possible. A good rule of thumb is you want to finish this room with 8 to 9 minutes left on the clock to give you a comfortable boss fight. We completed this room with 7 minutes left on the clock, and we only beat the boss with 6 seconds remaining. That was not a comfortable boss fight. Once you've successfully captured all 4 towers, you're going to get your juke shoes back on because more mobs are going to spawn. Just run past them and get through the gate as fast as possible. Now that you've completed this room, you're on to the boss fight and my favorite part of the video. I'm going to give you a password, Red Rum. If you comment on the video Red Rum, that shows me that you cared enough to watch my video entirely. And that means I'm going to care enough to try my best to run you through the Nightfall. Don't go anywhere, the video's not over. I'm still going to give you my best tips and tricks to get you through room 4, the boss fight. Immediately upon entering the room, you need to jump on the altar to summon the boss. If you do not do this, you're going to waste some of your time. As soon as he is summoned, your teammates can lay into him with grenades, heavy, and normal bullets. Once you've done enough damage, the boss is going to teleport to the back left of the room. Once he teleports, you can continue to shoot him until the wall comes up. Once the wall comes up, you need to capture 2 altars. The altars are also going to summon minions, so you need to make sure that you down those as fast as possible so they don't wipe your team. Once you've captured both altars, the wall comes down and you can lay into the boss again. Once you lay into the boss, he's going to teleport. Continue to shoot him until the wall goes up. Again, adds are going to spawn, capture 2 altars, kill the adds, the wall comes down. You're going to lay into the boss, he's going to teleport back to the original spot that you summoned him from. You're going to do more damage, he's going to teleport to the middle of the room. A lot of adds are going to spawn at this point, so your teammates need to make sure that they're on add control while shooting the boss. Rinse and repeat this technique over and over, and surely you will secure your loot. Well guys, this brings us to the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed the video and that it helped you get through the Nightfall. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I will be back weekly with more Nightfall videos. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.